Y'all know E.L.F. Cosmetics.
What are you talking about?
It's the dupe brand?
What's a dupe? You talking about one of the guys from the X-Men?
No, dupe brands are like knockoffs. And they recently had a big controversy with Matt Rife.
Oh, Matt Rife? I hate that guy. Crowd work guy.
Yeah, mid-crowd work guy.
Mid-crowd work guy.
So his terrible dental implants could be negatively affecting our stock portfolio.
What do you mean, our stock portfolio?
Don't you remember a couple years ago when you got really into the Robinhood app and bought a bunch of stocks?
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of guys, every guy kind of got into Robinhood and crypto for like a minute, and then we all deleted the app and we moved on with our life.
Okay, but I didn't delete the app and I still have the stocks. Well, we have the stocks.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, we're shareholders?
Yeah, in E.L.F. Cosmetics.
What are you talking about?
So here's what happened. I was doing research about E.L.F. Cosmetics. There's all kinds of crazy stories about it, including the fact that one of the original founders, who's like a multi-millionaire, got Christmas caroled and ended up becoming a priest.
How did you find out all of this?
Because I did my research by opening
Too many tabs. Remember to smile.
Welcome to Too Many Tabs, a podcast where a husband and wife duo sit next to each other at a desk. My name is Mr. Pearlmania, and she is
Mrs. Pearlmania.
And we are here to talk to you about all of the fun things that we have discovered and lore dumped all over each other for your viewing and listening engagement. If you're viewing us on YouTube right now, obviously like, subscribe, comment, do all those things, but also hit that hype button.
Let's get hype.
Hype button is
I don't
out.
know what the hype button does.
It's a new button that pushes you to a hype tab.
Okay.
That might get you like 3 extra views.
Listen, we need them.
We need them because for those of you guys who don't know, YouTube is suppressing a lot of content right now.
Not ours.
No,
We're
not ours.
definitely not controversial.
Not every episode of our podcast that has ever been posted ever missing underneath the restricted tab. But today's episode is all about E.L.F. Cosmetics, which you have lovingly put around here.
I needed you to be able to see the things. The things that we have in the house. Here's the thing. E.L.F. Cosmetics has been in a lot of hot water recently with controversy, deservedly so.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is, they did kind of a rage bait ad, which is all the rage right now.
Oh, like Sydney Sweeney.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah,
the good genes thing.
Yeah.
And so here's my thought. I got mad because, number one, what they did was messed up.
Yeah,
what he said was messed up. Mm-hmm. Choosing Matt Rife was messed up.
Okay.
But also, I and you own a little bit of stock in E.L.F. Cosmetics.
Yeah, and you have to declare that you're a shareholder, right?
Yeah, I'm a shareholder.
Yeah.
And now that I have $50 moving up and down, I got big opinions.
Yeah, and listen, y'all, I want to let you know right now, if you get in the way of Mrs. Pearlmania's money, that's the quickest way to becoming an enemy.
Listen, they're negatively affecting my latinum.
I always forget I'm married a Ferengi.
So I started doing research on E.L.F., right? Because I was like, when are they going to fix this situation?
Okay.
Because in my opinion, they haven't fixed the situation. But then as I'm doing research, I'm falling down these rabbit holes and opening way too many tabs. The story got really wild. I mean, obviously there is a mediocre crowd work comedian. Justin Bieber's wife shows up. There's dark money investments, and then a millionaire who had a full Charles Dickens experience and is now in seminary.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I need to explain all this to you because it was a weird couple hours.
Yeah. And the whole time you kept grabbing these random vials and going, how did we get here?
Yeah. Also, I do want to just start out. There's not going to be a button. This is a no news episode.
Oh yeah, this is a girly.
This is good vibes only girly pop episode. Okay.
Well,
I have taken over.
Real quick. Good vibes plus Matt Rife.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. I don't want to. It's good vibes plus a Matt Rife reference every now and then. Yeah.
There's only so much I can do.
Yeah. There's only so much
to try to provide an hour or so of content with positive vibes and silly billies.
Yeah. And I have been informed that the board has been put into a closet that I
locked it.
Yeah. She locked the board away. And I said, what are we doing this week? And you were like, not the board. And I said, where's my board?
We're talking about blush. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
So here's the thing. let's start with the controversy.
Okay,
so
start
you can
with the
get your
controversy.
bearings on what
Yes,
we're talking
yes,
about.
yes.
Okay, so they've come under fire, E.L.F. Cosmetics, because on August 11th, they made a little commercial on Instagram. And in this little commercial, it was Matt Rife and a drag queen named Heidi in Closet. And they were playing these roles of lawyers. Okay.
Heidi in Closet?
Yeah, she's incredible. We love her. Stan Heidi in Closet forever.
Okay, got it.
She's great.
Heidi in Closet. No, I always have to take a minute with every drag queen name because it's always like a good riff and a pun.
They have great
And so
puns.
when you said it, I was like, Heidi in. Okay, got it. Got it.
Closet.
Heidi in Closet. Okay.
Incredible.
So it's Matt Rife.
And Heidi in Closet.
Okay, and a drag queen. And
Yeah.
then and what are they playing?
So the video itself is set in a fictional law firm, the law offices of Elfino and Schmarnes, right? And it's a parody of one of those like iconic 90s early aughts law firm commercials.
Yeah.
You know the ones? And so Rife and Closet, Rife and Closet.
Rife in Closet. The Rife in Closet is a very funny name.
Rife and Closet. They are acting as affordable beauty attorneys. Okay. And they have, quote, they've gone to court for millions of clients, helping them access beauty products that they deserve at prices that won't injure their livelihoods. Matt Rife says, quote, I know a thing or two about red flags and pricey makeup. You deserve better than that.
Wait, Matt Rife said that?
That was his quote.
That makes no sense for Matt Rife.
It doesn't make sense for Matt Rife. What does he know?
I don't know what he like. I mean, beyond him doing crowd work.
Yeah.
And maybe does he say is red flag like one of his tags? Like I
mean, he is a red flag.
I know that. Yes. He is a red flag. But I'm saying though is like if you had Jeff Foxworthy, right? You'd be like, don't be a redneck. Wear E.L.F. Cosmetics. That would make sense. His whole thing is don't be a redneck.
Yeah.
Like if Larry the Cable Guy, famously who plays Tow Mater from Disney's Pixar's Cars 2.
Not our favorite movie.
Not our favorite movie that I've watched 4 times this week. If Larry the Cable Guy was like, you want to get her done with this beautiful cosmetic, that would make sense, right? If Dave Chappelle was just like, I'm transphobic, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. These are all of their
things.
All their things.
Their main bits.
Right? But like I don't understand Matt Rife just be like him being the red, because there are red flag guys.
Yeah.
You know who would be great?
Who?
Actually, who I'm immediately thinking of? What's his name? Is it Kyle Pruitt?
Oh yeah, he's the one that
The guy from TikTok.
Yeah, he tries to like help you bully men.
Yeah.
That's
he's
really
like,
funny.
Yeah. Him, he would have been perfect
That would've
for
been
it.
funny.
And he has a similar jawline. I think naturally. I think
What?
I think it's natural.
Allegedly.
Well, listen, there's no
here's
alleged.
the other thing. The line in there about deserving products that won't injure their livelihoods was an incredible choice of verbiage, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the thing that makes Matt Rife controversial in this scenario is that cosmetics predominantly are marketed to women.
Yes.
Yeah. And women...
Which they have a drag queen in the episode, which is good.
Yeah.
Like, that is good because drag queens wear makeup.
A lot of makeup.
And they know how to use it.
Every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite makeup YouTubers are drag queens.
Yes.
I can't tell you how often I'm trying to fall asleep and Mrs. P's iPad is on. And if she's not watching people make drugs in Colombia on Crime Talk.
That's on TikTok.
If she's not watching Crime Talk, then she is watching typically drag queens put on makeup. It's either drag queens or Australian women.
Yeah.
You don't watch American women do makeup. You're like, there's nothing they can teach me.
that I don't already know.
There's nothing an American woman can teach you about makeup. But if you get our Trixie Mattel, if you get what's an Australian woman you watch?
Oh, there's a thing called Beauty News. I like the girlies from Beauty News.
Beauty News? Okay. That's the light of the iPad that is keeping the entire room just bright enough that I can't reach deep grab.
You're such a liar because I always fall asleep before you because you are up doom scrolling and I go, close the phone. You're never going to fall asleep. You're going to keep getting anxiety.
I'm not doom scrolling. I'm doing my research about...
No.
It's not here.
This is not the episode. Girly pop episode. So here's the thing. Millions of women. I need to point something out. I looked this up. I looked up the stats. The women are the biggest market for cosmetics.
Yeah.
I'm including drag queens in this.
Okay.
In the United States, the cosmetic and beauty industry generated an estimated $94 billion in 2023, with projections to reach over $104 billion in 2025. So women are a huge sector of financial push for cosmetics, right?
Okay.
So we should care about their opinions when it comes to how they're being marketed to, in my opinion.
And it's also a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yes.
And you're talking about, I mean, let's say market share, we're probably, what, 95% of the market is for beauty products, specifically makeup.
Yeah.
And especially for E.L.F's makeup.
Yeah.
Because, like, again, as a man, I've never heard of E.L.F.
You literally use E.L.F. every time we record this podcast.
What are you talking about?
Grab your makeup bag. He has a makeup bag because he does have to wear makeup.
Yeah, and
There it
listen,
is.
I finally went, listen, I know ZocDoc isn't a sponsor this month, but
Okay.
I've been talking about it. It's actually been a running theme with the ZocDoc episodes about my weird eye because I've had this weird thing. So I finally went to a dermatologist specialist.
Yes.
And it's finally doing better.
Yeah, but we had to cover it up.
We had to. It's finally doing better. And
Yeah.
I haven't been wearing it as much. So
That's the spray.
okay, that is E.L.F.
Yeah.
Okay, that is E.L.F.
Okay.
Okay, that is E.L.F.
That's your concealer.
That is E.L.F.
The other products are not E.L.F.
Okay. What's MAC?
MAC is my favorite makeup company.
Okay.
Right. E.L.F. is in there. Obviously, these are things I owned and you've owned. And but MAC is my.
Well, we're
always my
married, so
heart.
everything you own, I own.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's what you tell me about our checking account.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
That's
always
true.
like, oh, you mean our checking account? I'm like, okay, sure.
And our YouTube channel.
Well, yeah, when I got the play button, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I finally got my YouTube play button. And you just
And I
stood in the
was
back with our YouTube play button.
button.
And then last week we premiered your face. And then I was like, oh, it's her channel.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
your
saying.
YouTube play button.
It's I'm gonna scratch my name on it. Anyway.
You just have to write Mrs. in front of it.
Yeah,
This
nailed
is
it.
Mrs.
No, I'm gonna
Pearlmania
use
500.
a label maker and like print it out and then just sticky it over. Also, the whole thing is Matt Rife doesn't wear a lot of makeup, right?
Yeah.
Like he might wear some, but
He doesn't own one of these.
I.
He doesn't own. He doesn't even know how to do one of these things.
Yeah, you know,
These are. What are these called? I don't even know what this is called.
It's
just a
It's
headband.
just a headband that you
It's
use
just a
for
makeup
when you wash
headband?
your face or put
Yeah.
makeup on.
Yeah.
You look great.
Well, listen, whenever I with long hair,
Yeah.
if you're washing your face, it gets the ends wet,
Yeah, I know.
and then you feel crazy.
Yeah.
I just remember the first time I saw one of these makeup headbands on a Get Ready With Me, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And then I
they
found
have,
it.
You know, they have wrist things too. I have them. Somebody got them for me for Christmas.
Wrist things?
It's the same thing, but you put it on your wrist like a sweatband. And so sometimes when you wash your face, water runs down your back of your hands and it's really gross. So you put them on and it absorbs the water that goes down your hand when you wash your face.
Well, you just roll your sleeves up.
No, it's okay.
Just roll your sleeves up. Get a real job.
Okay.
Roll your sleeves up. But y'all out here with email jobs talking to me. Y'all ever dig a ditch?
Yeah.
Talk to me about E.L.F. Cosmetics.
So,
Dig a ditch.
do you know what Matt Rife said that upset the women?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know any Matt Rife jokes because he's a crowd work guy.
Yeah. Okay. So
And real fast,
okay.
for the audience who don't know, stand-up comics doing crowd work is not supposed to be the whole show.
yeah.
That's supposed to be like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to assess the vibe of the room, sometimes to get control of it. So like if you ever seen a video where it's like this epic stand-up comic slams a heckler, that's literally the same as like a substitute teacher like yelling at the class clown to assert dominance. That's what that moment's about. And then the same thing with the interactions and stuff like that. This has become a thing that happened post-COVID especially, and a way for people to make short form videos for Instagram to be able to promote themselves. Comedians like posting crowd work where they're speaking to people in the audience because then they don't have to write another joke. See, one thing about stand-up comedy that a lot of people don't know is that almost everything that's happening in front of you has been done before. The purpose, stand-up comedy is a lie. The lie is that what you are seeing is being thought of at that moment. It's not. It's been meticulously written down, practiced repeatedly, and worked to be able to fit into almost any situation.
Yeah.
The same is actually true for crowd work, which is what's crazy, because you can hear these people over and over again. There's certain ones like, hey, I don't come to your job. And like if somebody's yelling, a heckler's yelling, there's the old one of, I don't come to your job and smack the dicks out of your mouth. Like it's a thing that you would scream at hecklers for a very long time. And like people are like, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm like, he didn't write that.
Yeah.
That person didn't write that. That joke was written 35 years ago and everyone wrote it down and then they heard other people do it. And because it seems like it's in the moment, people don't ever assume that that has happened before. Matt Rife has gotten very popular from doing crowd works particular, where he would be talking especially to women in the audience.
Yeah.
And so women would be interacting with him. And maybe that's where the red flag thing comes from.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You just touched a touch point that I was going to bring up.
Okay.
Which is that Matt Rife built a huge following on TikTok with his crowd work TikToks, right?
Yeah.
That following was a lot of women. Women loved him. Number one, he was a cutie patootie guy. He's got the cool jawline that he was definitely born with, those strong teeth that definitely are his because he paid for them.
Yeah.
And so, like, he has a specific aesthetic that, you know, a lot of ladies love. And he's telling silly jokes that weren't really super offensive, but they were still kind of edgy. And he amassed a huge following on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Almost all of ladies.
Yeah, and part of it too is because he's a handsome guy and he's talking to them and he's talking to them like people.
Yeah.
The assumption was that he wasn't a bag of shit.
Yeah, that was the assumption.
But the problem you have is that Matt Rife has dad issues.
Oh.
He's got a dead dad, and you know that's not good. And especially for a stand-up comic within the Joe Rogan existence, you want.
They need a daddy.
They need a daddy, and they also want to feel included.
Yeah.
And Matt wasn't feeling included because his audience was mostly ladies, and so he wasn't being talked about positively.
Yeah.
On
all the other boy comedians.
Yeah.
Were like, oh, Matt Rife, the girl comedian.
Oh yeah, the comedian for girls, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, dude. Again, he was making millions of dollars. It's like just buy a jet ski.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna tell you all right now. Just buy a jet ski.
Just buy a jet ski.
If you're trying to fill your dad hole, buy a jet ski. And if you want to understand really what's been happening with comedy in general, there's a great YouTube video. I don't love to reference other people, but there's a guy named Elephant Graveyard made an excellent YouTube video about the death cult that's killing comedy. And it's all about Joe Rogan and the Austin experience. And Matt Rife is mentioned in it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Because a big part of it was he would be going to these comedy clubs. He's going to hang out with other comedians, his old coworkers, right?
Yeah.
After doing some big major theater where he's performing in front of 10,000 screaming girls.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Chuckle Fuckers in West Virginia. And they're like, oh, Matt Rife's here. He's not a real comic.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'll show you.
Yeah. And it's that's so crazy. Is like you have the opportunity to have $1 million audience that is so this is my hill. Having an audience of women having an audience that's predominantly women is the best possible audience.
Okay.
Because
Explain.
okay, so if you have an event and you're trying to sell tickets to the event and the gals want to come to the event, and I'm including gals as a overarching term. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All the genders that feel gallish, you're in.
Okay.
You know
Got
what
it.
I'm saying?
Got it. Yep.
And so, if you throw an event and the gals want to go, I'm a gal, right? I call 6 of my friends and I say, hey, listen, I bought tickets. Do you want to go get brunch? Then they'll say, maybe I don't know that podcast. Maybe I don't know that comedian. They're going to go, absolutely I do. Let's make a day of it. And now we're all getting together. We're getting dressed up. We have a reason to put on a nice outfit and maybe a pair of jeans instead of soft pants.
Yeah.
We are getting a brunch reservation or dinner. We're sitting down. We're having drinks. I'm having mocktails. We're doing the whole thing. And then we're going to go see a show. And you know what? If we like the show, we're going to buy the merch. We're going to buy the disc. We're going to buy the stickers. We're going to buy the t-shirt. The gal audience is the best audience. You know what boys don't do when you have an audience full of boys? They don't call their boys and go, hey, do you want to go get brunch? Do you want to go see this whole thing together? We could buy a whole row.
Real fast.
We could buy a whole row.
Can I just hop in real fast? Just real fast. Not all men. Not all men. Okay? You're talking to the leader of the boys brunch.
Yeah, okay.
Emma, do I not have a group chat literally called Boys Brunch?
Okay.
Do I not go take my boys out?
Yeah.
At least once to twice a year, especially if I find out one of them's sad.
Yeah, then we got to go.
Okay? When I find out one of my boys is sad, I am right there. I
Yeah.
said, you know what'll fix this? Egg dishes and mimosas.
Yup.
And guess what? You're right. Greg, you're right. She was crazy. You're going to do better without her. That's what I do. Why? Because I learned from my wife.
You're deeply in the gal situation here. I think you're under the gal umbrella.
Oh, that's
what do you got there?
I
That's
don't know.
that's your concealer. I think you got one of your hairs in your concealer.
Oh, God. Oh,
that's not good. That's why it's your concealer and nobody else's concealer.
Yeah, what does that conceal? It just looks like paint.
Yeah, we paint that under your eyes so that it covers the dark circles from not sleeping from the scrolling.
Oh, they shouldn't call it that. They should call it anti-doom scroll.
Yeah, that's the doom scroll concealer.
You hear me, E.L.F?
Listen.
Real fast though.
Okay.
What you were saying though about the ladies going out and being supportive. That's the reason why in comedy clubs, especially when you worked weekends at a club, every comedian knows the terror. Of the bachelorette party. I can't stress to you, but we've never had a terror of a bachelor party. Because a bachelor party, if a bachelor party is terrorizing your club, it's violent. No, it is violent.
Yeah.
It is just guys going, ah! Ah! That's it. For hours on end.
Yeah.
That's a bachelor
bachelorette party is just like, we got beads with penises and we've had too much to drink.
No, but that's just like her.
Yeah.
That he's talking about you. And the comic on stage is just like, shut up! Oh my God, shut the fuck up! Like that is how that typically is being done. Right? And so like that makes a ton of sense.
So yeah, but what I was getting at, I think, is that so Matt Rife has this audience, an incredible audience of gals that he could make feel comfortable, safe, and happy with his silly Billy jokes and his dumb mid crowd work, right?
Yes. Okay.
And then he sees all these guys in Austin and he wants the Joe Rogan to be his daddy.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, Joe Rogan and them are not going to respect me unless men think I'm funny. I have to make the boys think I'm funny.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I know what I'll do. I'll open my Netflix special and I will burn every bridge with women I have by opening my set with a joke about domestic violence. And he did.
What?
Yes. He, in his Netflix special, which again, all of these women who are following him on TikTok are so excited. Like, I'm going to support my favorite comedian. I'm going to log into Netflix and I'm going to sit down probably with my big Yeti full of a nice drink and a big bowl of snacks. A great snack is a bowl of popcorn and then you put like M&Ms in it so that they kind of heat up in the butter of the popcorn. Anyway, so you're eating your good little snack because you're going to watch your favorite comedian.
I like to put Whoppers in there.
Yeah, you like to put, I can't eat those.
I know you can't because of the gluten.
But I like
Wopcorn.
a peanut M&M in the hot popcorn fresh out of the bag because then it gets like buttery and melty and crunchy at the same time.
Gotcha.
Anyway, this is how I am when I watch my Mark Maron specials because he's an actual comedian.
Yo, which is true. That Taylor Swift close of the Mark Maron special.
Taylor Swift close went crazy.
It's so good. Anyway, you're saying, so you're sitting down.
So
you're talking about the ladies sitting down and they're all happy.
He probably called their girlfriends, come over, get under cozy blankets. Get under our blankets on our big couch. We're all going to watch our Matt Rife show. And then he opens with this domestic violence joke.
Okay, got it.
And immediately the internet, specifically on TikTok, 'cause that's where his biggest following was, people are live TikToking from their couches. What the fuck, Matt Rife? Mm-hmm. Why would you do this? Why would you make a joke at the expense of women who are statistically more likely to be victims of domestic violence than men, who are your core audience? And to me, it seemed like he just wanted to burn down the audience he had to build a bridge to the Rogan-verse. That's what it looked like from over here.
Got it. So Mr. Third just pulled up a transcript of the joke for me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna read this.
Okay.
The hostess who seats you at the restaurant had a black eye.
Audience laughs.
A full black eye. And it wasn't like what happened, it was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we were like, this is the face of the company. Like, this is where you have greeting people. And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something when nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Audience laughs. That's the joke. That's the joke he opened with. And then he says, I'm just testing the water to see if y'all are going to be fun or not. Just wanted to see.
That's what he opens.
That was the opener of his Netflix special.
But just you know what he said. Okay, hold on. Pull in Mr. P comedy corner moment. Pull in real fast. What Matt Rife said was abhorrent and terrible. But I have to also point out hack. It was a hack. That's a hack joke. It's not even, honestly, you could call it a stolen joke, but it's not, because you can't ever tell who it was stolen from. Because this is a famously misogynistic joke that's existed for a very long time. And that joke being, what do you call a woman with two black eyes? What do you say to a woman with two black eyes?
Nothing. You've already said it to her twice.
Exactly.
That's the joke.
That's literally the same joke. I know, exactly. And that is the joke that he is basically taking word for word, and then he decides to open his special with, which is just insane.
As a huge fuck you to his core audience, because then he becomes edgy, and now he can go to Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, back to E.L.F. Cosmetics.
Okay, so wait, so this is the, okay, I forgot we were talking about makeup.
We were talking about makeup.
We were talking about this company and the fact they chose a man who said those words for concealer to hide the bruises underneath my eye.
Wow. See? That's what the comment section said. I didn't say that. That's what the comment section said. I saw those comments.
Oh.
I mean, that could be implied easily, right? Also, he said in his quote, I know something about red flags, right? So, okay, here's the thing. I think E.L.F. Cosmetics knew what they were doing when they made this, right? They were getting rage bait.
Yeah.
They were making a rage bait ad because Matt Rife is a controversial figure in this moment.
Got
right?
it.
Especially in the realm of women who are statistically the biggest users of makeup as an industry, right? So this is my thing. Okay. They have not fully apologized or made this right, in my opinion, okay? As a stakeholder, as a $50 shareholder, they need to make this right so it doesn't affect my pockets and the consumers that use their products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is messed up. And so here's the thing. This all comes out. The internet goes aflame when this E.L.F. commercial comes out. And people are writing in the comments. They're making TikToks like E.L.F.
And it's
why the
just
fuck
an
would you do this?
Instagram post, right?
It's an Instagram post.
Okay,
yeah.
it's just an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Got it.
And that's the thing is I saw it on TikTok too.
No, I mean, but it's a social media post.
It's a social
I don't know
media.
if they make it as an actual
I don't
TV
think people
commercial.
pay TV commercial prices anymore. I don't think for if you're trying to hit a target of young audience.
No, I know. I mean, that you would do it for a social media ad, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it's like sometimes they do. Like
I don't think media outside of social exists.
I don't. It's difficult to tell these days. But what I'm going to say though is like I feel like the Sydney Sweeney ad, for instance.
Yeah.
Right. That was an in-store ad where they were
Yeah.
hanging the banners in the front of the store.
Yeah.
It was not only being pushed
It's
on
still
social
there.
media. Well, they replaced some of them with Travis Kelce. It was not only being pushed on social media, they also had television ads. They also had magazine ads. Like it's the classic, we're going all, no
Yeah.
stops, all gas, no brakes on every single platform possible.
Yeah.
Versus...
I don't think they did that for this.
I know, but that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say is much like the Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney can. Because Matt Rife, at the end of the day, stand-up comedians are influencers.
Yes.
They are influencers. They are content creators. They like to pretend that they're not. They like to pretend that they're more. They're not. They're influencers and content creators. And so he was just given, the only difference is he didn't shoot it himself.
Yeah.
They were like, no, we'll provide a studio and a script.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like, that's the difference versus when Dylan Mulvaney made their Bud Light ad.
Yeah.
That was filmed on Dylan Mulvaney's phone.
Phone, yeah.
In probably their house.
With the one can
with
of
the
beer.
single can.
The only can of beer that had her face on it.
Yes, that then apparently destroyed our nation.
Yeah.
But the, that's, and I want to bring that comparison because people, I'm sure, were claiming that like women were overreacting, all these different things.
What?
But
who would say that a woman was overreacting?
But I didn't see anywhere trending of a woman putting a palette of E.L.F. cosmetics up and then
shooting it.
Then shooting it with an AR-15 like Kid Rock in a pack of Bud Light.
I was pissed, but I have all this stuff. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to use it.
Apparently, I'm using it.
Yeah, you've been using it.
What is this one?
That's a blush. So
what do you do with that?
You put it on your cheeks to make it look like you're healthy.
I don't have much cheek. Oh, okay. To make it look like I'm healthy?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's what blush does. It makes it look like you have healthy color in your cheeks. That wasn't an attack on your skin right now.
Right now?
Okay, so anyway, there's a lot of heat, a lot of pushback about this controversial ad, and E.L.F. makes an Instagram post to let's say in quotes apologize. Don't ASMR the inside of that bottle.
I'm not.
Get that away from the mic. And in this statement, it's not an apology, it's a statement they release. It says, "You know us, we're always listening, and we've heard you. This campaign aimed to humorously spotlight beauty and justice. We understand that we missed the mark with people we care about in the E.L.F. community. While Elfino and Schmarness closes today, we will continue to make the case against overpriced beauty."
Okay.
Do you hear an apology in there? Do you hear them saying, "We're sorry, we're going to fix it"?
No, they just said, "We missed the mark," which, just so you know, is actually, you don't have the shortest way to say miss the mark.
What?
Sin.
Oh.
The term sin was actually an archery term.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like, we think of sin in the idea of like this horrible thing, or like taboo, or like ecclesiastical crime.
Yeah.
Sin actually was a term that was chosen by a medieval bishop in a speech, because he was trying to explain that, like, you can, you did it terrible, but you missed the mark.
Yeah.
You sinned a little bit. And so when you shoot an archery target and you're aiming for the bullseye and you just miss it, they go, "Oh yeah," when they're chalking it up, like the way, like when you play darts or something like that, like instead of like, did not finish or just missed, you just write sin.
Oh.
It's just a short term for miss the mark.
I never knew that.
But anyway, they sinned.
Yeah.
E.L.F. Cosmetics, you have sinned. You have sinned against your consumers and the shareholders of E.L.F. Cosmetics. You have sinned against the power of the free market and Wall Street. Apologize for your sin. Apologize for making Matt Rife the face of your company. Give more money to the drag queen. Apologize to the drag queen for putting her next to Matt Rife.
They should apologize.
Especially in this market. I can't tell you how many drag performers and trans and non-binary content creators I know who are taking any contract they can, because especially since the election, they aren't getting any offers. Pride this year was dead for them when it came into like Trixie and Katya talked about it, where the old "hi gay."
Yeah.
Like every June would be when you would, that was like your Black Friday.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, when Pride hits,
we about to make money.
Print money.
Yeah.
That pays my mortgage for the whole year.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people I know who were like, this year we made $0.
Yeah. Because everybody
pulled back. Everybody pulled back. Everybody was terrified. All this different things. So like, I don't blame was it
Heidi and Closet?
Heidi and Closet. I don't blame Heidi and Closet for being in this ad, because get your money.
Get your bag.
Get your money.
We know you use makeup.
Yes.
And also, I did not write anything negative about her because I love her.
But also, it's one of those things where like, I didn't know. You saw my rage come into it.
Yeah.
When you're like Matt Rife, I'm like, I hate that guy. Fucking crowd work comic. Bullshit. Oh, look at me. I'm handsome. I work out before I go on stage. Fuck that guy. And you're like, and he made a domestic violence joke. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm over here hating him for just pure hate.
Yeah. For the love of the game.
Honestly, is there a tinge of jealousy in there? Sure. Always going to be that.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a little bit of that mixed in. But also, now I got reasons. I got reasons.
Did you put blush on? You look really nice.
Just on one side.
Yeah, it looks nice.
On this side, it looks nice.
Why don't we take a quick break? Maybe I'll put some blush on the other side so it's even.
Okay.
And then when we come back, I will tell you how E.L.F. tried to fix this situation.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Sure, you could meal prep and have 15 Tupperware containers in the fridge, or you can eat Factor meals. That's right, Factor's back with another sponsorship today, and Factor sends chef-prepared meals straight to your door, and they've even expanded their menu. Now with more than 65 weekly meal options, each day you can have a totally different vibe, no batch cooking required, and we do have different vibes.
We have different vibes.
Yeah, and we have two of our favorites because we just got a new order of Factor that came in.
Yeah.
I have my penne rosa and meatballs.
Sour cream and chive chicken.
Yeah, and we do love them. And the best thing about Factor is that it helps us with, one, saving on time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Two, saving on dishes in a very big way.
Yeah.
And number three, it's also helping us to save, not have to spend a lot of time when you open the fridge and go, what am I going to eat?
Yeah, there it is.
It's right there.
A pre-prepared meal that has vegetables and healthy things in it.
And here's what's great is if Mrs. P wanted to, she could have this penne rosa because all of their pasta is gluten-free already.
Yes.
So it's great and it's delicious. And honestly, without me telling you it's gluten-free, you wouldn't know because it's that good. Meal times couldn't be easier. Just heat a Factor meal up in the microwave or on a skillet for about 2 minutes or a little more and you're good to go. Eat smart at factormeals.com/toomany50off and use code toomany50off to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code toomany50off at factormeals.com for your first 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Thank you so much to that sponsor. If you guys don't want to hear ads like that, you can always join us on our Patreon at pearlmania500.net.
It's a pretty great place.
It's a pretty good.
We make a lot of extra content there.
We did. You actually, after your big face premiere here on the YouTube,
Yes.
you went and you did a live stream where you
Yes.
spoke to our listeners.
Yeah.
And then
I'm a real streamer now.
You did. Well, just on our Patreon and just once.
Yeah.
But then also
I'm super good at it.
Yeah. And also just remind everybody, you just did a story report.
Yeah.
And it's only on our audio. It's not on YouTube at all. It's
Yeah.
only up wherever you listen to podcasts. So if you
Yeah.
follow us on Patreon.
And you loved this book.
I loved the shit out of the book.
Yeah, it was
It's
so
called
good.
Everybody Lies.
Yeah.
And it was about a trad wife influencer murder.
Yeah.
It was so good. And y'all, I can't stress to you how good and how fun it was and how many like twists and turns there were in the story. And the best part about Story Report is that you don't have to have read the book. It's better if you did.
Yeah.
But I don't read the books.
Never.
She reads them.
Yep.
She explains the entire plot to me.
Yep.
And I react and we
Spoiler
have funny
alert.
time. Yeah. And it's a really good time. And it helps you, especially if you're on a long drive or you're just trying to kill days at work and that stuff. Find us on wherever you listen to podcasts, so Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can also listen to it on our Patreon, and again on our Patreon, pearlmania500.net, we have Vibing with the Food Idiot.
Yeah, I was like, which one are you going to talk about?
And the After Party, where we react to your comments.
We reply and respond and react to your comments on our videos and Patreon.
Yes, especially the ones you put here on YouTube. So follow all of us, all that different stuff. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars.
Hey, listen, here's the thing. Back to what we're talking about.
Okay, and thank you for getting the other side.
Yeah, it looks great.
I feel very, and you got me a mirror?
Yeah, it looks good.
It's a good mirror. I think I like this. I see what you mean about the blush.
Yeah.
I don't know
For
about
the
putting it on my
audio listeners,
forehead.
He's holding up a hand mirror that has Miss Piggy on it.
It has what?
Miss Piggy's on the back of the mirror, so it looks like.
Oh my, babe, it makes it look like I'm a pig.
Yeah, it does. So here's the thing. They made that statement. They posted it on Instagram, but they left the original video up on Instagram. It's actually still up on Instagram.
It's still there.
I looked it up yesterday just to confirm. It's still up there. It has a bunch of hate comments of being like people demanding, take this down. Like, you're clearly not sorry if you're not taking the video down.
Yeah, you pull it if you're truly like we're really, really, really sorry.
Yeah, we made a mistake.
Yeah.
You pull down the video. And you know what would be a good move? Donate money to like a nonprofit that works with domestic violence survivors.
Yes, a shelter or something like that.
Something like that. Like, you make it to make an apology, to make an amends, you must amend the situation. You actively state what you did wrong. You try to fix it, you don't do it again, and then you make some type of gesture to show that you're being apologetic. They have done none of this.
Can I tell you what's very funny, and not to bring everything back to us, and specifically me.
Oh, all right.
I find it very interesting that E.L.F. Cosmetics is dumber than a grocery store.
What?
Should I tell?
I'm
going to not use names.
Okay.
I'm going to not use names.
Okay.
You guys remember when I did that antipasto salad video on TikTok? It went super viral. Bethany Frankel used the voice.
Yeah.
Bethany
Do you know who Bethany Frankel is?
I said, I don't know, this famous lady used it. She's got a check mark. And you went, oh my God. That was the moment.
Like, oh my God.
But a grocery store reached out and they were like, very funny video. Would you want to make a collab? And we said, yes.
Sure.
And we immediately got them under contract. And Mrs. P and I went to a grocery store and I shot a video. Sent it to them. They loved it. They were like, we're going to set up and roll out on this moment.
Yeah.
And I said, yes. This is amazing.
It's going to be so
fun. We got
fun.
everything there. And then the day before we're going to post it, they're like, hey, our bad. We decided to change our mind. We changed our mind. We don't want to do this. No. But don't worry, you keep the money. We're like, what? What just happened? And then speaking to the management team, and they're like, I think they Googled you, bud. I think they Googled you. And but that's the thing. Is like, how did a fucking grocery store chain Google something and then look at their market analytics of the literal market?
Yeah.
And go,
Well, you know what's interesting? You bring up a point is that as I was reading this, and I was like, I can't believe it's still up. I can't believe they have done nothing to amend the situation or create a true apology.
Yeah.
Who is in charge of marketing? Right? Who is the marketing person? So then I looked it up and found her.
Found her?
I found her on the internet.
Oh.
On August 14th interview. Okay. In an August 14th interview with The Business of Beauty, E.L.F's Beauty Global Chief of Marketing Officer Corey Marchesoti addressed the brand's decision to feature Rife in the campaign. Marchesoti said that E.L.F selected Rife because his TikTok audience is largely female and under the age of 34, the brand's, quote, sweet spot. So they did look him up.
But they only looked at...
They did look him up.
No, I know exactly what they asked for.
Yeah.
They asked specifically for audience demographics. They did not look at any like you'd had to have scrolled to page 3.
I don't think so, because when I Google Matt Rife controversy, it came up front page.
No, I know, but I'm saying they weren't thinking about going Matt Rife controversy. They didn't go that direction with it. An ad executive is sitting around going, we need a guy. We need a handsome guy who women like. And someone was like, I don't know, my sister likes this idiot.
Yeah.
Well, reach out to his people. Find out what his analytics are. They pulled up his analytics. They go, well, we do a collab with him.
That's a lot of women. That's a lot of ladies.
That's all of our ladies.
That's a lot of
ladies.
But
they didn't know.
They don't know that a lot of ladies left.
But like 8-9 months prior to this, right? Because I don't know exactly when his special dropped.
Yeah.
But I feel like his special dropped late last year. And so like we're still in that range. Of like it has happened, but it hasn't like sunk into the general.
Yeah, the gals don't
consciousness.
Forget stuff though.
No, I'm saying the gals don't forget stuff. But I'm saying
it's
like it's not the same way. I'm trying to think of like when a big thing happens, right? And everybody knows.
Yeah.
This is, I don't want to say that women are a niche, but when it comes to marketers, they think of women as a niche.
Yes.
The same way doctors think of women as men with hormones.
That's right. That's definitely what we are. That's why you don't need medical science to look at what women are going through. What are you doing over here?
In my palm or on the back of my palm?
That's for in your palm and then on your face.
Okay.
I'd put that on your forehead if I were you. Alex is currently rubbing E.L.F serum on his forehead.
Okay.
Dewy
What's
and brightening.
A serum?
It's a serum helps your skin. This is a niacinamide serum. It's basically, it's called a dupe, like I said. It's a knockoff of the Glow recipe, Watermelon Glow. It works very good. I recommend it.
Watermelon Glow?
Yeah, it makes your skin shiny and makes your pores look smaller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I look shiny?
You do look shiny. You look healthy, and with the blush, you're looking healthier than ever.
Do my pores look smaller, Mr. Third?
They look great.
Okay, thank you. That's what we pay you for.
So, Marchesoti, I can't say her last name, said that the backlash was a surprise to the brand. Quote,
it shouldn't have been.
Obviously, we were very surprised. I don't know why that's obviously. There is a big gap between our intention and how this missed the mark for some people. We always aim to deliver positivity, and this one didn't. So we find ourselves in a position where, quite honestly, that doesn't feel good for us. this mark for some people is a crazy line.
Yeah.
That is so like, I'm sorry you were offended by this energy.
Yeah. It's what's the DV statistic? It's like 30% of women.
I don't have the statistic in front
No,
of me.
but I'm saying though, it's like, but that's
Yeah.
what she means by some people.
Yeah.
Is like it's some like it's that plus the people who know they have to know about who he is and what he's done and what he's said specifically and all those different things. 1 in 3, 35.6% according to the National Center for Injury Prevention and Control.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Then I'm like, who is this woman who is maybe potentially bad at marketing? Because, like, why would you say this? Why would this be a statement you put out after this controversy? Corey has been in the beauty industry for like 20 years. She spent 18 of those years at Shiseido, which is a very popular makeup cosmetic brand, before going to E.L.F. Beauty in 2019. The marketing prowess of Corey brought about $1 billion in net sales in 2019 or 2020, which is actually probably just because everybody was inside, but okay. And you probably have, I don't know if you remember this, she was the person who came up with these concepts of their big Super Bowl ads. So before Corey, I believe, E.L.F. didn't really do big ad campaigns. Like we said, like people don't do commercials for younger audiences.
Yeah.
But I think she had the wherewithal to say, like, there is one day where all eyes in the living room are on the TV.
Okay.
Right? And so she made these Super Bowl ads. The first one I think they did had Judge Judy, and it was called Judge Beauty.
Okay.
And Judge Judy was there, and they had all these famous stars in the courtroom.
I can kind of already see it. What you know? What that's funny. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
She hit pay dirt.
Yeah.
With Judge Beauty.
Yeah.
Right. So they did basically the same ad with Matt Rife, with Elfino and whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Right. I wonder if the Judge Beauty ad kind of the same.
Yeah, and it's great.
But
It
I'm
was a
saying though,
very
is
funny ad.
it the same sort of ad though?
It's very similar, yeah.
Okay, exactly. The way it's shot and all those things.
And then they also, I don't remember, I mean, I think you might remember this one because it was in 2023, the Eagles played the Chiefs.
We don't talk about that game.
Okay. But during that, there was an ad for E.L.F. Beauty, which had Jennifer Coolidge. Remember? And it was like really, it was so funny.
I want you to know something.
Yeah.
I don't remember much from that night.
Oh, because
you were with me.
Yeah.
We were at my
Which means
buddy's
you
house.
had a designated driver.
I had a designated driver. The only thing I remember from that night, can I tell you what I remember from that game in 2023? I remember them cutting to the crowd at one point because it was Fox. It was a Fox broadcast.
Yeah.
They cut to the crowd and they showed Rupert Murdoch sitting with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Yeah, Elon Musk probably discussing about how he recently bought Twitter." And I went, "That can't be good foreshadowing.
No, that can't
be good foreshadowing."
I don't like that at all.
Uh-oh.
So, okay.
So I don't remember anything else.
During that Super Bowl,
Okay.
there was a Jennifer Coolidge ad, which was actually directed, the ad itself was directed by Mike White from White Lotus.
Oh.
They had Mike White come in and direct this ad because she had just been on White Lotus.
And this was when she was, I remember there being a moment where Jennifer Coolidge was fucking everywhere.
It was an incredible
and it was because
moment.
of White Lotus.
Give her more time.
Yes.
On the air, on all my screens.
Wow.
I love her. She does this ad. It went viral because it was so funny. She's so cute and lovable.
Okay.
And then they made fun of it on SNL that week. It was like Ariana Grande. Remember she was
that.
sitting in front of her?
I remember we watched that one. Wait, isn't that also similar to when they did the Kamala Harris thing?
I think so, yeah.
That was then the second play up on it. Is Kamala Harris was sitting because it was Maya Rudolph playing Kamala Harris, talking to a reflection of it.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Okay.
So they had these big campaigns that worked. Also, here's the thing. She created a campaign called So Many Dicks. I swear to God, that's what it's called.
This is what Corey Marchisoto.
Yeah, it's Marchisoto, I think.
Okay.
Marchisoto. So Corey created this campaign called So Many Dicks.
How many dicks?
So many dicks.
Okay.
It was.
We just so you know, we're in restricted mode now. That's great.
We've been there.
I know.
Hit the hype button, guys. We gotta get out of here.
Hit that hype.
We gotta get out of this.
If you're watching YouTube, it's over. It's over this spot. It's over here.
It's by the dragon.
It's King Ghidorah. Hold on. King. It's not a dragon. His name.
That's a dragon with 3 heads.
His name is King Ghidorah.
No arms, just heads.
He doesn't need arms. He has 2 other heads to use as hands.
So many dicks. So the idea is it's a Wall Street takeover campaign to shed light on the lack of women and diverse candidates on company boards across industries.
Okay.
It was a partnership with the National Association of Corporate Directors, and E.L.F. created a board accelerator program that trained and created visibility for 20 board-ready candidates. It was an incredibly cool marketing campaign that
sounds woke.
That emphasized, guess what it emphasized?
What?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion at the
Woke.
highest levels.
Woke!
Yeah.
Woke!
And with, okay, what are you doing there?
I don't know what this one does.
Okay, Alex is currently...
let me just guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess.
You know what? You guess
let me
what
guess.
you're doing.
I'm gonna just.
You're gonna put that? Oh, wow. Right down his nose. He's smearing it down the front of his nose.
Okay, and then we blend.
Yeah, you're gonna blend that with your fingers. Okay,
I
that's.
don't have a thing.
What are they called? The thing that I use.
The little puffball. You have
Yeah.
You have one that is Oscar the Grouch. The baby loves it.
Yeah, I do have
It's
one.
an
that's
Oscar the Grouch
Beauty
one. The
Blender.
baby
It's super
loves
cute.
it.
It's funny that you're holding a Miss Piggy mirror talking about my Oscar the Grouch Beauty
Yeah,
Blender.
well, you know what? I mean, we're a Henson household.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't see anything right now.
So, okay. The thing about this marketing campaign is when I went and looked at their online pages about it,
If anything, I just highlighted my zit.
fun fact, that was a highlighter. That's what it's called. You put a highlighter on your zit, which will now highlight your zit. Because E.L.F. makes, it's called Halo Glow Liquid Filter Radiance Booster. It's a highlighter for your skin.
I just highlight.
So you highlighted your
I
pimple.
highlighted my adult elder millennial acne.
Yeah, the stress
Where's
acne.
the concealer? Which one was the
The
concealer?
concealer was that one with the black
This
lid
one?
right
This
there.
one right here?
Yeah.
My girl.
Your best friend.
We're best friends.
So
We're going to hide all of the imperfections.
So it turned, okay, this
Hello, middle school. Getting rid of all of the problems that we left
is...
behind.
You're going to put toilet paper in your bra for sure.
You know what? If ever there was a time, can I tell you?
Yeah.
If ever there was a time for someone to finally make like one of those crazy TikTok edits of me, this is the episode. Everyone else I know gets TikTok edits.
Yeah.
Not me though.
Yeah.
No. Oh no, we like to hear your entire thoughts and rants. Fucking TikTok edit me.
So in this very cool marketing campaign that highlighted DEI, I pulled some of the stats, and it turns out that there are more men named Dick, i.e. Richard, Rich, or Rick, on U.S. public corporate boards than entire groups of underrepresented people. There are 2 times more men named Dick than Hispanic women. Black and Asian women barely outnumber the men named Dick, and there are 19 times more men named Dick than women of Middle Eastern descent, and only 3 Native American women serve on boards.
That's incredibly interesting. That
So
is
that's like a really interesting social study they did.
Yeah, yeah.
They were like, there's too many dicks on these boards, or so many dicks.
I got it everywhere.
You made a mess.
I made a mess.
You made a mess.
I got it
Show
everywhere.
the camera you made a mess.
I made a boo-boo.
Oh, man.
Not all dicks.
Do you want to use my fake Labubu, the Lafufu, to fix your Labubu?
No. I'm just gonna rub it into my hands.
Smart.
Wait, no, but this is actually so this is a person.
Yeah.
This marketing executive.
Yes.
Is a person who has been highlighting discrimination against women.
Yes.
And against people of color.
Yeah.
And especially against marginalized groups.
Yeah.
She's been doing all these different things in very intricate ways where
Yes.
you can really get that feeling of it's almost like greenwashing. They say like pink washing, greenwashing, all these
Yeah.
different things but it is also a way to boost sales because it makes the consumer feel like they're actually being seen by this brand.
Exactly.
And all these different things. So for them to miss the mark and sin like this
Yeah.
by getting a guy who opened his biggest special ever with a DV joke
Yeah.
is really like, it's beyond the pale.
Yeah.
It'd be different if like Union Carbide got into makeup and started, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna bring in this Matt Rife guy. I don't know. We Googled guy under 40 with highest women audience.
Yeah.
And he came up. Like, so for her to say that in that way.
That's the thing, is because for years, E.L.F. has been promoting the fact that they're inclusive. Mostly, they started with the price range. So I don't know if you want to know this, but these are what's considered budget beauties. These are very low cost. These are from the drugstore, from CVS, Walmart, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
They're low cost beauty items. So they're really accessible to people that maybe don't have a lot of money to spend on very expensive things.
Like our boy Stevie Madden.
Yes, like Stevie Madden.
I know all about Steve Madden.
Stevie Madden, my boy.
Let me tell you, you played me that
TikTok?
clips from that lady because she owned us Patreon.
Yeah.
But what was her? I can't remember her name.
I think it's like called On the Cutting Room Floor or something.
Yeah, something like that. But she did this interview with Steve Madden because I didn't know any of this until you started showing me the TikToks.
Yeah.
And I was immediately like, oh, I love him.
Yeah, he's great.
The only thing I knew about Steve Madden is I think he's mentioned in Wolf of Wall Street at one point.
I guess so.
There's a whole part of like Wolf of Wall Street. I think that was Steve Madden. But anyway, he makes, what are they called? Likes?
Dupes,
but he uses a different term for him.
Yeah, inspired by.
Yeah, he's like make likes or whatever, but he's like, yeah, here's, you want a Louis
you want a Louis
Vuitton?
Vuitton shoe? Here's it's also red on the bottom.
It's close enough. Yeah, I figured out what they did with the shoe, and I just made that, and here's the same one. And so it's like, so you get that chance of you can have the look you're looking for,
yes,
without having to pay the price.
And that's exactly what E.L.F. Beauty does. So like that pink bottle that you highlighted your pimple with.
Oh, great.
There is.
Good job, E.L.F.
No, that was user error. That wasn't E.L.F.
No, that's E.L.F. error.
No, you should have put it where you wanted to highlight.
They should have a big sticker on this that says "Do not put on pimples."
Okay.
If ladders come with 11 fucking warning labels on them, okay?
Yeah.
If a ladder has 11 warning labels, then why doesn't highlighter say "Keep it away from your pimple"?
Keep it away from your
It's gonna make it
pimples.
look bright red.
There's a different brand called Charlotte Tilbury, and she invented something like this.
Okay.
And hers costs like $40 for a bottle.
What's our thoughts on Charlotte Tilbury?
Whatever.
Is she woke?
I don't think she is. I don't think she is.
Damn.
She has a lipstick I think she named after J.K. Rowling.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure she does.
No.
I'm pretty sure she does. Oh, I might need to be fact checked.
We're check that one.
Somebody fact check me
Hold
on
on,
that one.
real fast. We'll hit one of this.
Allegedly.
We hit an allegedly.
I feel like that happened,
What's
but
her name again?
Charlotte Tilbury.
Good luck spelling that one.
Tilbury. And I feel like she did have a J.K. Rowling lipstick. I didn't call it like
It
J.K.
says JK Magic. I just saw it pop up.
Yeah, J.K. Magic. Yeah, I was right. Yes.
Okay. They're still selling it though.
They're still selling it.
Okay, to be fair,
it
did say that it rolled out in 2019.
Yeah.
Which I think is right around the time, like right before it got real bad with JK.
Before the mold really affected
Before
her
the
brain.
mold leached in and crapped on. Oh, JK Magic is one of the colors.
Yes. So she did, this lady, Charlotte Tilbury, she did a bunch of lipsticks that were made after her favorite people. So she had like supermodels.
Okay. That's bad.
Yeah, she had like
That's bad.
actresses.
My favorite people.
Yeah.
Oh.
She had like, let me think of a famous one. She had like Julia Roberts' favorite lipstick. So then it was called Julia or something like that. Like,
They're right in front of you. They're right there in front of you. There we go.
Glowing Jen. I think that's for Jennifer Aniston. In Love with Olivia. That's Olivia Munn. I don't know. Amazing Amal. That's Amal Clooney's lipstick.
Are you sure it's not Olivia Wilde, maybe?
It could be Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
I don't know. Amal. That's Amal Clooney. Red Hot Susan. That's Susan Sarandon.
Viva La Vergara. It's
that's Vigaria from
it's Modern Family.
Modern Family. Patsy, that's Patsy from the two British ladies that are always drunk from the 80s.
Absolutely Fabulous.
That's Ab
Okay, got it.
And then
Dance Floor Princess.
I don't know who that one is. Somebody tell me in the comments.
Yeah, tell us who.
Anyway.
Get in the comments and tell us who. And like and subscribe. And hit that hype. Hit that hype.
So she makes this bottle. She invented this type of stuff.
Okay. And then E.L.F. snuck in behind them.
Yeah.
Like little goblins.
And they
go,
this
ooh, I'm going to make my own little thing.
For 10 or 15 bucks instead of 40 bucks.
Okay.
Just like Steve Madden.
But now it's probably 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Because of inflation.
So, and here's the thing. Okay, let's get back to what we're talking about. They have been promoting the fact that they are a DEI style brand, a brand that cares about diversity, equity, and inclusion of all the people that use their products. What do you got there? That's mascara. Don't put that on yourself.
Okay.
But I want to talk to you about how E.L.F. got started. I want to talk to you about the beginning of E.L.F.
Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to learn about E.L.F. origin.
Yeah, we're going to 2002, baby.
Ugh. Oh, that is strong. That is strong.
Do you like
I just smelled my finger. That's too much.
It's too much. I like that one a lot.
It's very melony.
It's a honeydew melon scent.
Honeydew
and it
melon?
smells just like the Bath and Body Works cucumber melon from the 90s. It smells just like high school to me.
Do
you remember those body washes?
No, you know what it smells like to me?
What?
Okay, there was a type of gum, a really cheap bubble gum that we would have in like, I want to say like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And it's like not Bazooka Joe. It was the one with the zebra stripes.
Yeah,
on it.
Fruit Stripe.
Fruit Stripes.
I fucking love Fruit Stripe.
It smells like Fruit Stripe.
It tasted so good for exactly 1 minute.
Oh, it would go dead.
Yeah.
It lost its flavor immediately.
Yeah, but it was worth it for those 60 seconds.
And then it just felt like you were gnawing on clay.
You got to swallow it at that point.
Okay. All right.
Are you
So
not
now,
supposed to swallow gum?
this is so strong. This is incredibly strong. I'm gonna power through this.
It will fade. I promise you, it will fade.
Okay, like
Yeah.
our love.
Yeah, like our love, our
How
romance.
am I looking so far?
You look great. Hold it
Okay.
up more, a little bit more.
Okay.
There you go. Right up. Just one more.
Okay.
What?
Up.
No, there you go.
Okay.
No, up.
Got
Now
it.
you look like Miss Piggy again.
All right, stop doing that to me.
Okay. So one day at a 99-cent beauty store in Los Angeles and LA, Scott-Vincent Borba, a beauty industry veteran who had previously launched Hard Candy Cosmetics, noticed something interesting. Expensive cars parked outside discount beauty retailers. Okay. He said, quote, "I saw all these women with Louis Vuitton purses and they were buying truckloads of lip balms and nail polishes from this dollar store." And Borba explained in this CNN interview I found that this moment revealed a gap in the market. Luxury consumers wanted affordable cosmetics without sacrificing quality. So Borba had a chance meeting with this guy, Joseph Shama, at a party in 2002. Shama, who was then a 23-year-old NYU business student, connected with Borba's vision. I can only imagine this party. These two networking with each other.
Hey, wait, so this man who's a longtime industry guy is meeting a 23-year-old business major at an LA party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they were in New York when they were at this New York party.
Okay, sure.
And he meets this 23-year-old New York
Were they showing
student.
off straws at the party?
Probably. And they're talking about Borba's idea. Now, you don't know this, but Hard Candy Cosmetics, which he was part of launching, was incredibly popular in the 90s.
The second you say Hard Candy, I think Hard Candy Christmas by
Dolly
Parton.
Who you're wearing a shirt of, by the way.
I am. I'm wearing my Dolly shirt today.
Yeah.
Because you told me today's episode was for the girls, and I said I have one shirt for the girls. Oh, and it matches our background really well.
It does match our background.
Anyway, I'd never even heard. Is Hard Candy still a thing?
It is. It's sold. It's really what they say has fallen off,
Okay.
and so it's like sold at Walmart or whatever.
Okay.
But when I was growing up, there was only one place you could buy hard candy, and it was at this place. I think it was called Guacamole on South Street.
Okay.
And it was like. These nail polishes came with a ring on the nail polish that matched the color. It was a little teenage girl's dream. All I'm saying, it was like a pink glitter nail polish that came with a pink glitter gem.
Yeah, I see. He's
ring.
pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
This is very 90s.
Yeah, hard candy was everything in the 90s.
Yeah.
So the
it's
fact
90s party girl.
Yeah.
But teeny party girl.
Teeny party girl.
Got it.
So the fact that he launched hard candy means that he knew what the heck he was talking about when it comes to makeup,
How do you
right?
open this?
Hold on, let me help you.
I don't know how to
I'm
open that.
opening an E.L.F. Cosmetics blush for you. This is a very powerful blush, so be gentle with that one, okay?
What do I do?
I mean, you are wearing liquid blush, so then this would be a powder on top of it to make the color brighter. Now, this is a dupe of NARS Orgasm.
Where do you think? On the forehead?
No, I would say cheekies for sure. Cheekies. There you go. Real light, because it's going to be, there you go. See how bright it is? Now, yeah, that's a dupe for NARS Orgasm, which is NARS's most popular blush. So it's like a mauve that has a gold shimmer in it.
I just want you to say real fast.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Because you keep telling the names of these things.
Yeah.
The beauty industry
Yeah.
as a whole, demonic.
Yeah.
You just said it's called NARS Orgasm.
Yeah.
This is named after J.K. Rowling. Okay, you've yet to say something that's been named after anything that is that brought light and love into the world. I mean, orgasm, yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is actually the equivalent of light and love.
Yeah.
An orgasm.
Petite death, right? So he meets this guy, this NYU student, and they're talking about his idea to like create this low-cost beauty brand. And Joseph, the student, is like, absolutely. And Joseph reaches out to his father. This is so it. And his father invests a lot of money in the project. I see you, Borba. I see you, Borba.
Yeah. No. I love how they made this big deal. He had a business degree. It's like, but his dad was rich.
He's like, Dad, I met this guy at a party. And he has a great idea. I think we should invest.
Yeah, that is again, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
The reason why you go to an elite school is to do elite networking.
Yeah.
That's the reason you go.
You don't learn anything except for how to shake hands. Let's shake hands. Networking. We did it. Oh man, you got a lot of stuff on your hands.
My hands feel so weird right now. I have. What does this do?
That's a spray that you spray when you're done all your makeup, and it locks it in place.
I'm not done. Okay, so the dad invests a bunch of money to Borba,
and so they launched this brand called E.L.F, which actually stands for eyes, lip, face.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it means. Eyes, lip, face.
That's so cool. I actually like that.
Yeah, E.L.F means eyes, lip, face. And that's
what I've been doing.
Yeah, your eyes, lips, and your face. Do not do mascara.
I gotta do eyes. I've done lips and face.
So, if you take off your glasses, you're not gonna be able to see yourself putting a mascara on. This is incredibly dangerous.
I can see this close. If I'm this close, I can see. I've never done mascara before.
Oh, well, and you've really, when I've put it on you for drag.
That's different. No, that's different.
Okay.
When you put it on me, you do it like a terror, okay? Whenever you put mascara on me, because you always like hold me like, stop moving, stop blinking.
Like a dog a pill.
No, you hold my eyes open like it's clockwork orange.
Like I'm feeding a cat a medicine.
Yeah, but you never rub my throat and tell me I'm a good boy.
Yeah, okay. Oh well.
Do I keep eyes open?
I do. I like to keep my eyes open and look up.
When you were a child, how did you do it? Eyes closed?
No, eyes open. You need to see what you're doing.
Christ. Look up?
Yeah, look up.
Am I doing bottom lash or top lash?
No, only top. You're not there for bottom lash yet.
I'm doing eyes closed.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Keep talking.
I'll keep talking. So they launched E.L.F Cosmetics in June of 2004. And the E.L.F Cosmetics has like this mission statement, right? It's their simple idea. Quote, women shouldn't have to skip lunch or not go out to dinner or have other cutbacks to afford makeup. And as soon as I saw this quote, I was like, who wrote this? Carrie Bradshaw? I hate it. I hate that quote so much. Pretty good. Yep. Okay. I'm going to keep going and not look at you. So let's talk more about Scott-Vincent Borba, who was born in 1973. He grew up struggling with cystic acne and rosacea in his youth. And following his college graduation, he moved to LA and became a licensed esthetician. Do you know what an esthetician is?
That's like makeup, not makeup. No, that's face stuff.
Facials.
It's just short of a dermatologist.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got
So when you go get a facial.
Toss me that tissue box. I have feelings and emotions right
now. For the audio listeners, he has smudged, he has smeared, he looks like he's crying at a wedding.
I'm just saying.
You look
Taylor,
like
no, she finally found love. She gets to be small bean. Taylor and Travis, she's small bean, and it's what we've always wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you look like you're making a crying apology on YouTube.
I just want to say so many things. First thing, where's my ukulele?
No.
Okay.
So he becomes a licensed esthetician, and he works for Hard Candy Cosmetics, Procter & Gamble, Wella, Sebastian, Shiseido, Murad, Johnson & Johnson, and Neutrogena. So he's worked with a lot of the big brands. I know you don't know any of the words I just said, but for people that do know,
no, you said Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson.
I worked with Johnson & Johnson.
When did you work with Johnson? Oh,
when I was a security guard.
You were a security guard at Johnson & Johnson.
I was a security guard at a chemical factory.
Yeah.
And I worked third shift.
Did they make these chemicals at the factory?
No, I think they made stuff that had to do with arthritis, but then they lost a patent and they fired everybody.
Oh, bummer.
And then I went to work at a dry cleaner.
So, E.L.F launches, like I said, in 2004 with 13 makeup products to start. And each product costs exactly $1.
$1?
$1.
What year was this? 2004?
2004. And this wasn't just competitive pricing. This was a direct challenge to the industry at this point. Because again, their makeup products weren't as expensive as they are now.
Yes, because they discovered they could make money.
Yeah, but they were still pricier than a friggin' dollar.
But they also, even back then, before they really came in with the analysis and everything else, there was a time.
Here's what I'll tell you real quick. If you take the tissue, spray it with this, that will help you rub off the eye stuff.
But what if I want to leave it on?
Okay, never mind then.
What if I want to leave it on?
Okay.
One of the things, though, for a very long time, it was the idea that makeup, especially, was for your wife to use her little pocket money for. And so you didn't want to price it too high because then the girls won't have their little pocket money for it. And that was one of the things, especially going in, like, it was really like the 90s. I remember them starting to really talk as TV shows were starting to get aimed at women. And then guys in boardrooms would accidentally stop on that channel just long enough to come up with one of these ideas.
Yeah.
And so this, what they're talking about, though, the $1, the challenge.
The challenge.
This is exactly what Uber and Lyft did. And actually what Elon is doing with his robo-taxis in Austin, Texas right now.
Oh.
Whenever they roll out, they use a shit ton of seed money, which is basically works as free as advertising for them.
Okay.
Where they'll undercut their competition by huge amounts.
Oh.
Giant amounts. And so in the case of like Waymo and the robo-taxi and a bunch of others, you can get them for like a $5 ride.
Yeah.
While Uber and Lyft are charging like maybe $20 at that same time because they want you to go, oh, well, it's $5. I'll try it at least.
Yeah.
I'll at least try it.
I'll try
And
it.
the same thing with E.L.F. Cosmetics when they first rolled out. It's $1 so you can make your face look like this.
Oh, yeah, that's what people want to look
And
like.
yeah, so like I would dump $1. It's $1.
It's $1.
It's $1.
And I mean, they're good. They're good enough.
They're
for
decent enough for $1.
For $1.
I'll buy that for
Guess what?
$1.
They're not $1 anymore. None
No.
of this was $1.
None of this was $1.
They range in
This
price.
should have been.
Okay, that was not that
This
mascara.
should have been.
I'm wearing that mascara as well, and I don't look like that. That was a user issue part 2. Okay, now they're not $1 anymore.
Come with a warning label.
And actually,
QR code to tell you how to use it.
On May 23rd, E.L.F. posted on their Instagram another post. And so I want to read it to you. It says, "Dear Elfies, let's talk, flying money emoji. We know things are tight right now, and the fact that you keep choosing us, major feels, cute emoji. Not gonna lie, inflation and tariffs are hitting us hard. Upward graph, grumpy emoji. And look, see, the makeup is scared looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is how they announced that they were going to be raising the price of all E.L.F. cosmetics by $1. They're like, okay, just so you guys understand, we are making an announcement that all E.L.F. cosmetics are going to go up by $1 across the board.
They're
So
going up the
instead
price
of
of
being
one
$10, this is $11, right? Whatever.
Got it.
Okay.
And you're using that as an example.
And they
on this one.
announced, they said this will start on August 1st. Okay.
Okay.
Again, so they posted this on May 23rd, and they said on August 1st, everything's going to go up by $1. Just so you know, we love you so much.
And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, hey, the new face of our company is this guy who jokes about beating women.
So actually, not even a full week later, on May 28th, the big news that got reported is that E.L.F. signed a huge deal and acquired Rhode Beauty. Do you know what Rhode Beauty is?
No.
Rhode Beauty is the makeup line that was created by Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is the lip gloss.
The lip gloss.
I remember
that's on
this.
the phone case.
I
that looks a
remember
little
this.
bit like a vagina. Just a little bit.
Just a
if
little
I'm
bit.
looking at it, I'm saying that looks like a vagina holding a lip gloss.
Yeah.
Okay? But here's the thing.
Prehensile.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
You know that dolphins do that, right?
I don't know that, and I don't need to know that.
They grab shiny rocks and they hold it.
In their bits?
Yeah.
Whoa.
To attract other dolphins.
Oh, it's like they have a piercing. They're like, it's
Yeah,
shiny.
but they can grip it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's what I
See,
think.
look, there's the
Yeah, it looks like a dolphin
focus.
vagina.
Okay, so here's the thing.
We're completely in restricted mode.
We've been
There's
in
no way
restricted
we're
mode.
not in restricted
Hit
mode.
the hype button.
Hype.
So they announced this deal on May 28th, saying that we, E.L.F., have acquired Rhode Beauty. And guess what? They paid $1 billion for Rhode Beauty.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
But also, wait. Okay. Mm-hmm. So they did the, oh my God, it's the meme. Mm-hmm. Do you ever see the meme where they're like, your company is like, we've never been more profitable? we're cutting your hours.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but
that's 100% what they just did to everyone.
Yeah, no, but exactly. They're like, guys, the tariffs are so hard. Sad emoji.
No, it's the tariffs.
Guys, look at this sad little lip gloss with googly eyes. We're so sad. It's the tariffs. We have to add $1. The money is just hard right now. It's like hard for us with money right now, but we love you guys so much. And then they were like, but we do have exactly $1 billion to buy Hailey Bieber's cosmetic brand.
Yeah.
Outright. Yeah. So
So
again, this is another flashpoint for e.L.F. Beauty of people being like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? The dollar price point worked, though, in the very beginning.
We're way back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, the dollar price point worked. And the other thing is that they had problems getting into retail stores. Retail stores, again, like they have huge sections of like a CVS or whatever that are like L'Oreal, Revlon, Maybelline, these companies that have been around for basically ever.
Yeah.
And they're like,
who literally own this chunk of shelf.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, we're not making any room for dollar lipstick.
Yeah.
We're not going to make enough profit off of that. So e.L.F. Was like, e.L.F. talked to Glamour magazine, and Glamour magazine wanted to highlight the dollar lipstick. They were like, the girlies are going to love this. A dollar lipstick that's decent quality. We want to talk about it. But there was one catch. The product needed to be nationally available to 2 million readers. So e.L.F. made a website and started e-commerce. And e.L.F. was legitimately like the first cosmetic brand to ever do e-commerce from a website. They were the first digital web makeup brand.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. See, the thing is, too, with a lot of this stuff, because you've shown me, because you order a lot of stuff online. Yeah. I was never big into ordering stuff online, even though I do everything else on the internet when it came to physical products, because I like to be able to touch a version of it first. Yeah. And especially with makeup, that would be a thing where I'm like, oh, I want to be able to like do a tester or see, how it works or like how the blend works before I buy it. But you've shown me that, and I feel like women are much more comfortable with it. Returns is the big part of it. Yeah. Just be able to
love a return.
You're obsessed with a return.
I love a return.
I didn't even know how to return something until you're like, no, put it back in the box. I'm like, I ripped the box. They're not gonna. They take it back.
They'll take it back. They'll take it back.
And you've explained
all
that.
That's such an American thing. Other countries don't let you return the way America does.
No. That's just it's part
They're
of
like,
our.
once you did it, it's yours.
Yeah, but that's part of our grift.
Yeah, it's part of our American grift.
It's part of our grift. USA.
So anyway, e.L.F. is super successful now. This whole brand they built, super successful. Their total assets, based on last year's numbers, are estimated to be at $1.13 billion with a total equity of $64.3 million.
1.13 or 13 billion?
1.1, like over 1 billion.
Where's the number?
Right here.
Okay, 1.1 billion. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
I was confused. I didn't know if you misread the one.
Yeah. So they're incredibly successful is what I'm getting at. And they do have investor money. Not just my $50 that I put on Robinhood.com.
Yeah, because they're a publicly traded company.
They're publicly traded now. When I'm talking about Borba, they weren't publicly traded back then, but then they eventually became publicly traded. And so then I was looking at their investors because I was like, who's investing other than me? Who's investors that are upset about what they did with this Matt Rife situation? Guess who some of their institutional shareholders include?
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
BlackRock?
Yes.
Blackstone?
I don't have that one, no.
Vanguard?
Yes.
Those are the big three evils that I know off the top of my head.
You forgot JP Morgan Chase and Holding.
I always forget JP Morgan Chase and Holding.
BlackRock, Vanguard, and JP Morgan Chase and Holding.
If I had a chart, I could point to the connections.
Nope, we don't have a chart.
JP Morgan Chase and Holding had.
No.
With a certain financier.
No.
But somebody took away the chart and just gave me this little bottle.
Setting spray. Oh, he's spraying his face right now. He's doing a pretty good job, except he's squinting really hard. He's squinting. You really usually got to keep your face relaxed with the setting spray because you don't want the makeup to dry.
Oh, it's in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's in my beard.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk when you do the setting spray. That's the whole thing.
Why do we let a society built on hurting women like this?
I don't know. Isn't it? It seems to be working totally well.
This hurts.
Yeah, makeup does. Beauty hurts. That's the whole thing they say.
What?
Beauty hurts is the thing your mom tells you when you're little.
What? No, I don't.
When they're teaching how to pluck your eyebrows when you're 12, they're like, beauty hurts.
Hi, comments. Please get into the... Okay. Y'all, I've never asked you to lie to me before, but please get in the comments on wherever you're listening or watching this and tell me that Mrs. P just lied. Women, please tell me that your mothers do not look you in the face and say beauty hurts when you're 12 years old.
Or younger.
Please make this a Mrs. P solo adventure on that one.
Yeah.
I, for the love of God, need that to not be true.
Anyway, back to Borba. So Borba. When I was looking him up, it turns out he's leaving the company in 2012. And I'm like, why are you leaving the company when you're a multimillionaire?
Yeah.
And it's because he decided to become a priest.
What?
No, I was so serious about that when I said that in the beginning.
I forgot about that. I put a lot of I feel like a beagle at a testing lab. Okay? I put so much on me now. He decided to just become a priest?
He wanted to become a priest.
What happened?
And I was like, please, someone explain this to me on the internet. And so I found an interview that he did on November of 2023 on a religious podcast called The Drew Mariano Show.
Okay.
And I need you to know something real quick, listeners, about the sacrifice that I put in on this day of research, because I had to listen to basically a full Catholic mass before I could get to the interview, because their media player is so out of date on their website. It didn't have a skip or fast forward button. And so I had to listen to basically a full mass, and they were really obsessed with the blood of Christ. There was a lot of blood situation. And then they finally got to Borba.
So if you all are wondering what we do with your Patreon money, it's we support Mrs. Pearlmania to sit through
a Catholic mass in my headphones going, oh my God.
That's
and then the
why...
worst part is I'm so trained, like, was it Pavlov's dog?
Yeah,
that I have a response, because he's like, in the name of the Father, Son, I'm doing it. I'm sitting there. I'm like, God, you can't get the training out.
Was this 2 days ago?
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Why?
You were super weird that day. You were super weird that day. I had no idea that you were sitting there with one headphone in listening to a Catholic mass.
Yeah, taking notes on my notes app on my phone.
And I was like, babe, you see my car keys?
You're like, if you could just find one thing. Anyway, I'm going to paraphrase his part of the interview, okay? Because in this interview, he talks about why he decided to leave E.L.F. Cosmetics and join the seminary, okay?
Okay.
All right. So he's at a party, all right? First and foremost, he's a party boy.
Okay.
He admittedly states this. He's rich. He has a lot of money. He lives in L.A. He knows everybody.
Of course he does.
And he's a partier, okay?
And we just pulled up a picture of him. He's a handsome guy.
He's a handsome guy.
He's in 2012, he was a very handsome 2012 guy.
In 2012, he was very handsome.
VH1 face.
He has VH1 face. That's the best way to put it.
VH1 face.
And so he's at this party, and I'm not going to say what he had imbibed or didn't imbibe, right? But at some point during the party, he gets alone with himself, and he's like, I am so full of the void, and I have no true love in my life. And he calls out to God that he wants out of this world if all the world is partying and making lots and lots of money. And I'm like, I've also been that high. I've been at the end of a 3-day bender. I've been like, God, I gotta get out of here. I made a lot of bad decisions in this 4-day weekend. This can't be all there is, God.
Yeah.
Just so much money and partying.
Yeah.
But he
But instead of going into a church basement, he goes into a seminary.
He's like, I can't be in the basement. I got to be the leader. No.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
Yeah. So then he states, this is him saying this. Again, I'm paraphrasing now. He says that Saint Michael came to him in that moment and performed a conversion and did an exorcism on him. And I'm like, so did we accidentally do meth? Because we're hearing voices? I don't know what's going on. But he says St. Michael came to him and performed an exorcism on him in this moment at this party in his house. And then St. Michael took him spiritually through a spiritual reality and showed him portals he showed him the portals that Borba had opened in his life to allow the demons into his life. Because basically St. Michael said, see all these demons you're surrounded with, all the people at the party? You've opened the portals to let the demons in.
You've done spiritual poppers.
Yeah, spiritual poppers. And St. Michael is showing him that he has opened these portals.
I gotta say, this is so 15th century Italian. I have never, like if y'all, we did an episode about the saints a while ago.
Yeah.
And we actually, by the way.
He was a saint now.
Yeah, the first millennial saint, Acutus, is now officially a saint.
It happened, baby.
It officially happened.
It happened.
The new Pope Leo was like, we're going to make him a dude. And I saw images of it. It's super creepy.
Yeah, it's weird.
The big pictures of him. And then they even showed him like laid out, like in the thing. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Anyway. But when you go back, like when we talked about in that episode, we talked about martyrs and things like that. But one of the things when you go through a lot of these guys, like they had these moments back in the day, especially in like Italy and Spain, where they'd be out there, they'd be partying, they'd be like, I'm like the only atheist in this city.
Yeah.
What up, dude? God isn't real. And then one night they would get super hammered and they're like, I'm selling my castle and I'm going to just dress as a monk and I'm just going to eat bread. And I'm like, what did you do?
You did something.
You did something that night, buddy.
You did something real weird.
Something crazy happened that night. And we're not accusing Borba.
I'm not saying anything.
But what we are saying is like this is a pretty common Italian story.
Yeah.
And I wish it was an Italian story that would happen to Andrew Cuomo. Go away, old man.
Go away.
Go away, Andrew Cuomo.
No politics. This is a fun episode that it has some bad things in it. But anyway, so now, after this vision of the portals, he's shown another vision by St. Michael.
He saw such glorious holes.
Yeah, he saw such glorious portal holes at this party.
A beautiful angel appeared and showed me holes of glory.
Yeah. And so he's shown another vision where St. Michael showed him that his soul was going to hell.
Bum, bum, bum.
Which is completely the Ghost of Christmas Future situation. From Charles Dickens' movie.
Yeah.
A Muppet Christmas Carol. Specifically the Muppet Christmas Carol version.
Got it.
Then he showed him that his soul was going to go to hell because he showed him what he did to warrant to be there. And then St. Michael takes him back in time, so Ghost of Christmas Past, to show him that when he was 10 years old, a memory of him being in church with his mother and siblings, where his mother had asked him to be a priest when he was 10. And that was when God had originally asked him to be a priest. He just didn't listen.
Got it.
And he went against God's will in that moment.
So wait. So what you're telling me right now is that because a 10-year-old didn't listen to his mom, that now Matt Rife might have just cost me our retirement?
Yeah, I mean, potentially.
Potentially.
Theoretically.
Okay. Because that's the butterfly effect from hell.
Yeah. I don't want to be relying on little kids becoming priests to be a thing that affects my life, you know?
Yeah, but apparently that's been a big effect, and I had no idea this whole time, and now I look like this.
So he's still with St. Michael in his head.
Okay.
I mean, no, this is definitely real. This definitely happened.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm not saying it didn't happen.
He's Italian. St. Michael talks to Italians all the time. Or maybe he's Spanish.
This is when he knew he needed to do God's will. Okay. He needed to listen to God finally.
Okay.
And so in that moment, after St. Michael left him, he packs his bags. He packed bags. He leaves his mansion. He does never return. And he goes to a hotel and then starts he calls it divesting from his property. I'm like, you mean you sold your house? He moves back to his hometown. And after he gets back to his hometown, God tells him he needs to divest from all of his worldly goods. So he has to sell all of his cars, including his favorite Aston Martin. Womp womp. That's so sad.
Is that what he said in the interview?
He literally
he made like a big deal about selling his Aston Martin.
Yeah. I was like, I found this audio one where he said it, but I had also read different press releases that were put out by the Catholic Church and him.
Yeah.
And he mentions the Aston Martin in every single one of them. He's so upset about the Aston Martin. It's so funny.
Imagine you have the Archangel Michael standing before you. I have battled Satan, my son. I am here to save your soul.
Yeah.
You have sinned. E.L.F has sinned. All of these things are sins, and you will burn in eternal hellfire. Okay, I'll do whatever you want. Sell the Aston Martin. Hold up.
Well,
all right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now listen, I'll stop going to Eyes Wide Shut parties. That we can. I'll meet you in the middle on that.
Yeah.
But the Aston Martin.
Come on.
Imagine
Let a guy
that.
have something.
Oh my God. Now he's got to ride around in one of those Ford vans.
So yeah, he also had millions and millions of
Church
dollars
vans.
in the bank, and he, in his words, gave it away. He gave away all of his money. He sold all of his makeup at like 75% off, donated all the money to different nonprofit programs through the Catholic Church.
Again, this is like, I think like, didn't Francis of Assisi do this? There's like a few different, like there's a few famous saints in Catholicism who did this exact thing.
So he is currently ordained as a deacon, and in 2025, now he's working to become a priest. So he's a deacon now. And he's still working to become a priest as of today.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
And so, that is everything I found out about E.L.F. just because I got mad about what a dickhole Matt Rife is.
So many dicks.
So many dicks.
So many dicks. Well, E.L.F., get your shit together. I want to be able to retire someday. If you don't want us to retire, but you want to keep supporting us, always join us on our Patreon. Like, subscribe, comment, all those fun things. Thank you guys for joining us.